Welcome to Muslim Youth Reminder.
So first of all, there are conditions, and these conditions must be fulfilled. And the definition of condition, according to the jurors, is that a thing, without it, the form of worship does not exist. And if it is found and fulfilled, that is the condition, this doesn't mean that it has to be found. What does this mean, Sheikh? I'm confused. I'll give you an example, don't worry. One of the conditions of salat is wudu, ablution. So, if I pray without ablution, my prayer is void. Simple as that. Because the condition was not fulfilled. But if I make ablution, this does not mean I have to pray. I may pray and I may not pray. So when the condition is there, it doesn't mean that I have to perform the form of worship. But if it is not fulfilled, if it's not there, this means that even if I perform the worship, the form of worship, it is invalid. So what are the conditions of salat? There are many. Among them is, first of all, niyyah, or intention. And the intention, some make it as a condition because it comes before the prayer, and some make it as a pillar. And it's more likely to be a condition. So you have to know what you're doing. You have to intend it. And I will not go into the conditions of salat because this is a long topic. But I have to know whether I'm praying Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, or Fajr. I just can't say Allahu Akbar and during the prayer say, what is this? I think it's witr. No, this is not valid. Second condition, facing the Qibla. So if I know the direction of Kaaba, I have to direct myself to it. If I know it's there and I direct myself this way, then my prayer is invalid. Third condition is the entrance of the time of prayer. So I want to pray Maghrib, and I can see the sun is about to set, or half of it has disappeared, and I say, Allahu Akbar, your prayer is invalid. Why? Because the sun has to completely set and disappear for Maghrib to be due, and you can't pray before the time is due. Condition number 4, to cover your awrah. So for a man, I have to cover from the navel to the knees. This is my awrah. This is the private part that must not be shown. Without it, my prayer is invalid. Number 5 is to have purity. And purity is divided into 2 types. Wudu, which is uplifting the status of impurity. Or ghusl, which is uplifting the major state of impurity, the ritual impurity. This is number 1. Wudu or ghusl. Number 2, purity of my body. No najasa, no impurities on it. Purity of my clothes, and purity of the spot that I'm praying on. Three types. These are the conditions. You can look for more details in the books of fiqh, but this is something you have to understand and know. Without it, your prayer is invalid. So be careful.